Back everybody to Everything Sports. My name is James, and today I am bringing you all a player that I've been wanting to talk about here for a while now. And the more film I watched on him, the more kinda just fell in love with this guy. And as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, this is a guy who I think the Green Bay Packers should have very high on their draft board. Because what does this Green Bay Packers team need ultimately? They need playmakers. And this guy right here, standing at 6'4", runs a 4.3, can be used in all different sorts of ways, is the ultimate playmaker, I think. So that player is Christian Watson at North Dakota State University. He played at FCS school. It's fine. That's fine. Carson Wentz did too. Trey Lance did too. He's supposed to be very high talented. But as a receiver, standing 6'4", can create separation going on the deep ball, has great ability to track in the deep ball going up, is very helpful on special teams, even can be a core special teamer with that elite speed. You know who really needs help on the special teams? Your Green Bay Packers. Because what cost us that? The special teams. Special teams hurt us all year. Adding a guy with his type of speed, his size, and his hands, that can be a huge boost to the special teams. When you watch this guy, he's making plays. He has elite speed that can take the top off defense. And you know why we know that? Because he ran a 4.36. Very fast, very tall, 6'4". I am seeing Deebo Samuel. When I watch Christian Watson, I am seeing Deebo Samuel. Has great ability to track in deep ball, can use him on end arounds. He can play running back if you wanted to. You can line him up in many different formations, and Christian Watson will make a play for you. And standing at 6'4", he can be a pretty good blocker too. He's got the size to do it. He's also got the speed to, again, take the top off of defense. Matt LaFleur was saying in an interview that we really need a guy that can take the top off of defense. Christian Watson running a 4.36 officially can take the defense off the top. Take top off defense. And he can be so good. You can use him in so many different ways. End around. You want some guy to go deep and catch a touchdown pass? That is the guy you're going to get. You want a guy who can take an end around and get some yards out of it. This is what you get out of Christian Watson. You need someone who can run a dig route and catch it and just get 4 yards for the first down. Christian Watson can do that. Now, the downside to Christian Watson is the separation isn't always going to be elite, but using his size more, that's when he can get very, very dangerous. And again, when he's running those routes, it's not going to be as crisp because he is, again, 6'4". So it's not going to look as crisp as some of the shorter guys out there, Devontae, Antonio Brown. Like 6'4" to like 5'11", 6 foot, it's going to be different. But when he's got the elite speeds, the elite size, and a guy who you can use in multiple different ways, this is Deebo Samuel. When I watch him, I'm seeing Deebo Samuel-like. I don't think he's good at Deebo Samuel because Deebo's one of a kind. But you get someone as close like that, you get this offense that the Green Bay Packers need, a playmaker. This is the guy that I think the Green Bay Packers should have very high on their draft board. Because Aaron Jones is a playmaker. Aaron Jones, we know, come out of the backfield, catch some passes, go deep for 70 yards. Aaron Jones got some speed. No one currently on this Green Bay Packers offense would have the speed to match Christian Watson. So this is desperately can be a vital injection right there to this Green Bay Packers offense. This can be huge for the Packers. I love Christian Watson. So when I watched this tape, I saw the many different ways you could use him. When he's taking end arounds and coming out of the back. When he's running routes, getting separation, and then just beating him over the top. You don't need to have the best route. You don't need to be the best route runner when you're 6'4" and can run a 4.3. The tape speaks for itself. You watch this guy, he's getting separation, and he's making the catches. You watch this guy when he takes an end around, and he can just beat you. There's no one close to him because of the elite speed Christian Watson had. Even if the Green Bay Packers still had Devontae, there would still be no one on this team as of right now that could match his speed besides Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who then signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Green Bay Packers are missing playmakers and missing these guys at speed. I think this guy can be what the Packers wanted MVS to be. This guy right here, the Packers had high hopes for MVS. This is the guy they wanted it. If Christian Watson can connect and catch the football, which is what MVS' problem always was, this is a huge playmaker ability and someone who the Green Bay Packers need to very highly consider drafting in the draft. 2 first-round picks. You could maybe take an edge rusher. George Karlaftis could fall. You could take in some interior defensive line. Perron Winfrey at Oklahoma, by the way, is rising up draft boards. I talked about him first in the Raiders mock draft. He's rising up draft boards. So watch out for him. DeMarvin Leal is another interior defensive lineman. You could go the opposite route, take a corner. Maybe Roger McCreary's right there. Kerry Long. So many different options the Green Bay Packers can go with, but receiver is absolutely their number one need. And they can even double up, taking a Christian Watson, then in the back end of the second round, take George Pickens. I think that's a pretty solid draft selection. I was doing a mock draft earlier in my own time. We got George Karlaftis, Chris Olave, and George Pickens. All with just our first and second round picks. The other second round pick, I think, was an interior defensive lineman. I can't now remember who we took at that moment, but I know those first 3 picks, and I was like, this is a great draft. Trey McBride, that's who it was. Tight end Trey McBride, because Tunyon back on a 1-year deal, gonna have to extend him at the end of the season. Why not get someone in there who already learned the system? Again, what I would love to happen, right, is Jameson Williams falling to 22 and the Packers taking him, because even with the ACL tear, he's my number 1 receiver in the class just because of that boom potential. He is an amazing deep threat himself. He's got his own way of catching the ball, but this is not a Jameson Williams. It's a Christian Watson video. So, very good athlete. He's just an athlete. He's a football player. You line him up anywhere. You want him to take an end around, you got it. You want him to go deep, you got it. You need him to catch a 4-yard curl pass to get a first down, tough catch. 6'4", it's hard to damn cover that. 6'4", 4.36. I can't say this enough. This would add a huge explosive playmaker to a Green Bay Packers offense that desperately needs it. Other teams, stay away. Let them fall to us in the second round. But I'm seeing Deebo Samuel out of Christian Watson. I think this is the perfect guy right here for the Green Bay Packers to take in Christian Watson. 2-round full mock draft coming this week as well. So be on the lookout for that. Standing predictions for the MLB. Be on the lookout for that as well as the videos we got lined up. So, been on spring break here, kind of taking a little bit of a break from making videos, but we are back and ready to go. Christian Watson is the guy that the Green Bay Packers can use and give them a huge offensive weapon and take them, hopefully, finally, please God, to the Super Bowl. Green Bay, please draft Christian Watson. If not, just take a receiver in the first round and then at 22, something else at 29, receiver, and then sign Julio Jones. That would be nice, because that's some receiving talent that we desperately need. But I am seeing Deebo Samuel, Christian Watson. That is my comparison for him. And at 6'4", 4'3", it's going to be kind of hard to stop this guy at the next level. So let's hope he can connect, and let's hope he goes to the Green Bay Packers. Even if he doesn't, I'm going to be rooting for Christian Watson, because when you watch this guy, he is super fun to watch. So let me know what you guys think of the Christian Watson down below. Where do you think it will land? Do you think he sneaks into the first round? Do you think he goes to the second round and Green Bay still takes him? And who do you want the Green Bay Packers to take, if not Christian Watson at 22 and 29? As always, make sure to like and subscribe. I thank you all for watching this video. And of course, thank you for listening.